Well, yeah, I mean, that's going to be a shocking thing. Yeah, when you're on a path of light, you're going to attract some dark cults, people with dark agendas, and due to the fact that they can't control you, that's what it is. I mean, you got to think about it. I mean, they came to the archway. They came to the archway and they ended up memories. They didn't see the writing on the wall. They didn't pay attention to how Sacrifice the Earth Angel was going to affect them and their families and their communities. They just went for it because they're basic sheep. They're easily strayed, easily led to the fucking slaughterhouse. Simple enough. I can't do anything about that. I don't care to do anything about that. It's a whole lot easier to move forward when people like that are just out of the way. And that's the thing. They're going to want you to look at someone who tells you that differently than for you to look and judge yourself. I mean, I know all of you have had enough of it. Simple enough. Simple enough. And it is. I mean, you know, they make the they make the empty threats because that's all they can do. And the shoes are on the other feet. And we're going to have to understand that there's nothing they can do. They can't get out of it. So any way that they can still feel in some form of control or power. What's happening, guys? How y'all doing? What's going on here tonight? Cool. Good stuff. Good stuff. I always talk to the valet guys. It's just what it is. Do. Anyway. It's going to be interesting to see how it all comes, because you got to think, if you have people who are worried about being exposed by the sun all over tarot, well, that means they have something to worry about, being exposed by the sun. And, you know, me calling back this much energy, that does have to seem otherworldly. But you have to think, if they've been harvesting it, I've lived here my entire life. So, that's what it is. I've watched it grow. I've watched it expand. That's what it is. And, I mean, you certainly want to take care of your own backyard. But these people don't care about others' backyards. They don't even care about their own backyard. You know, mine, people left me with a hell of a mess. I'm still working on my backyard. Simple enough. That's what it is. But, you know, now that they have sacrificed the Earth Angel energy, that shit's that they already completed. They brought that energy into fruition. There's nothing you can do about that. Nope. They're in God's hands now. Simple enough. Now, they may not like that, but I mean, she just said it. That is their only option, is to try to human sacrifice someone because they broke free from their evil grasp. Well, okay, if you've got an evil grasp on someone, and the only way you can remain in control, what are they trying to control? Your money, your health care, your education. Cool. So when you step outside and realize I can learn more than what they're teaching me, I can do better healing myself. You just have to, they bank on the fact that you're not going to. They bank on the fact that you're going to work for them. They bank on the fact that you're going to have insurance to pay for your health care because you don't know of any of these things. They keep you in the dark about. It's a dark agenda. They keep you in the dark about it. And then when we speak out, and it's not like we can't say, yeah, it's right over there. There's this over there. And you're always going to have opposition to that because they know. And a Dolores Cannon quote cracks the whole thing wide open. The body is an amazing thing. Your body's amazing things. If your mind is powerful enough to make you sick, it's powerful enough to heal you. So that statement right there should tell you they keep you dumbed down. They keep you stupid. They keep you in a lower vibrational fear. Look at the planes of light. that will tell you where your vibrational frequency is supposed to be to remove yourself from that type of hell. They want you in fear because that's hell. If the vibrational frequency of fear is hell, and misery loves company, because it does. It's a trickle down hell theory. We're keeping this person in fear so that they're in fear, so that they're in fear, so that they're in fear. So you're all basically on an even board of hell, the vibration of hell, and nobody wants to be in hell. However, the shoes are on the other feet. Now these demons, they're in fear. The light has triggered them, which has basically got them in hell. So it's the battle between heaven and hell. Simple enough. On earth. Swear, I missed that. That's what it is. And I mean, you want everyone to ascend, but these people don't. These people don't want you to ascend. They don't want to give their power of control away. Okay, well, simple enough. I just saw a beautiful comment. It said, if leaders enjoy watching you struggle, they're not very good leaders. I would have to agree. You're talking about reptilians, and that's the problem they have with seers. We see them, and you're not going to have documentaries coming out about them. I dated one, for Christ's sake. And fucking she didn't even know who she was. Why? I developed my abilities so well. The people around her, they fucking knew who they were. Simple enough. No one wants to. Everyone is so fucking afraid of who they are. It's what it is. And I mirror all of you. So it's what it is. It's what it is. I mean, when you walk into your bathroom, if you have a bathroom, 9 times out of 10, you've got a mirror in there. Okay, cool. So you've got me in your bathroom every time you go in there. When you look at the mirror, what is an angelic energy mirror? What is that mirroring back to you? It's mirroring your own reflection. It's reflecting back to you the things you can handle or the things you can't. That's what it is. So if you've got people trying to use fear tactics and control tactics because they can't handle the regret of the truth, that is a them problem. That's flying monkey shit. That's what it is with narcissists riding their backs. That's what it is. You're not going to have David Icke make an entire career out of the reptilian conspiracy. Me tell you, as an INFJ seer of souls, I see their fucking soul. Simple enough. And that's the problem they have with me. Oh, he's crazy. Well, then go talk to David Icke. I agree with him. I don't have to agree with you. I can agree with the people that see the things that I do. Simple enough. Right? And you got to think, I have caroused. I have cruised. Like I'm in my Impala. I have cruised in my Impala 64 all through Tarot Land like a gangster, looking for what? Members that had the same energy coming out of their cards that matched the problem of the highest good of all. Simple enough. That why does it keep working for Pisces? Well, he manifested the highest good of all. That's why. Simple enough. If love is everything and energy is everything and God is everything, where the fuck do you fit in love energy with God? Simple enough. Simple enough. That's what I tell clients all the time. If I take a carrot and I rip the top of that carrot off and I throw that shit in the dumpster over there, even though it's in the dumpster, it doesn't make it any less of a carrot. It's still a fucking piece of carrot. So if we all broke off of the source, we're all still a part of source. What is the problem? Interdimensional energy, entity attachments, things that you cannot see that influence you and everything around you. There's a class for it. Do you know what's going on in that class right there? There's classes all around. Do you have any idea what these people learn in those rooms? Do you have any idea? No. So then how could you possibly talk about it? Simple enough. When someone tells you that there is education on a subject, oh, I don't believe that. At that point, you have no class. Simple enough. No, Daisy. How you doing? Daisy, no. Simple enough. See, I just watched a short last night. Simple enough. I watched a short last night about a lady on a subway in New York City losing her shit because somebody's dog was on her. Man, I don't want my dog on me. I can understand how that woman felt more than anything. And what do? They catch her in a position to where she loses her shit. And that's what it is. You don't probably, how long was she begging them to get the dog off of her before she finally lost her shit? Because, see, all you see is somebody when they finally lose their shit on the situation. And that's how they control you. That's what it is. And then that shit hits the internet, and then people, oh, they start taking sides and the division is on. Oh, they're teaching you how to divide instead of multiply. You all have had enough math lessons to know the difference between multiplication and division. Simple enough. Simple enough. The more division, the more abundance for them. The more multiplication, the less they can. And it's what it is. You got to think. They have to find new ways to control. So if they raise the population, they have to find more ways to control you because people evolve. They have to keep you at a stagnant spot. You get an evolved human, especially one with past lives. If you don't know your history, then you're destined to repeat it. And now we have all of this past life energy all in the cards. Well, we don't believe in reincarnation, right? Because of your karmic contracts. If you don't learn your history, you're destined to repeat it. They don't want you to know that. It's easier to control you. It's easier to keep you locked in to the same old thing over and over and over again. And she just said it. They want this person to look crazy. Great, we know that. So now that we know that, I'm gonna act crazy as fuck because we know that's what they want. They want this person to look absolutely crazy with 5-star reviews. Congratulations. Right? So it's simple enough. You can go and be in fear of these people. You can go and be controlled by them. You can. When I went to class right over there somewhere. What was the first thing they taught me? The treatment matrix. Okay, cool. So you're trying to get people to escape the matrix. And I went to school for how to lock you into it. If you don't learn your history, you're destined to repeat it. The dragon's wheel in tarot, the wheel of fortune, the wheel of karma. Okay, great. All that shit was established with the order of the dragon. They're keeping things in order. As long as they can keep those missing puzzle pieces away from you, then you can't put the whole puzzle together. You can't see the whole picture because they deleted some pieces. Simple enough. Simple enough. What is the problem? They have to tell you. If they don't tell you, then they're keeping you in the dark, which is bending your free will. They have to give you a choice, right? It's not their fault. The information was there just because you didn't know it. That's not their problem, right? And then once you realize that, okay, you've then been over a barrel. That's what it is. And you have to think, if I can take you to YouTube content and show you where they talk about the INFJ seer, SEER of souls. What the fuck does a seer of souls see? It sees the soul. So what is the issue these people have? We see their souls. If they've got an ancient dragon soul giving you some bullshit about fucking masks and da 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 da, you're all human. That's what it is. You're talking about energy, talking about things on an energetic level. And it's too easy. Fucking, when you learn to see energy in the air, the instructor that taught me, he was a higher balance teacher. What did he say? Once you learn to see energy in the air, you no longer think that energy is everywhere. You know it because you see it. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. And then you just develop it. It just keeps getting better. It's just what it is. Can everyone ride a bicycle? Great. So not everyone can ride a wheelie, right? But they're still riding a bicycle. Not everyone can bunny hop, but they're still riding a bicycle. Not everyone can go up and down ramps, but they're still riding a bicycle. Those people have been riding a bicycle longer than you. They can do tricks. They can do tricks on that bicycle. Human's no different. Human is no different. Look at parkour. So, yeah. Oh, how does he do that? Practice. Simple enough. Simple enough. So, I mean, where are we at? Well, no sacrifice the earth angel energy around here. We're still looking, though. We're still looking. That's what it is. And I would have to agree with these readers. If we have closed out one cycle to begin a new one, now the shoes are on the other feet, and these people don't have any protection. And I don't care. I don't care about people not having any divine protection. That's between them and God. They wanted to get in the way of our destiny. Now that is their destined path. I'm not getting in the way of their destiny. That would make me just as bad as they are. Simple enough. Simple enough. Namaste.